The Swaziland royal family hosts underwater birthday parties. Swaziland's population lives on less than £1 a day, but that doesn't stop the royal family from spending lavishly. Known for frequently flaunting their wealth on social media, the Swazi royal family has hosted birthday parties underwater, maintained extremely profile holidays, and displayed a particular fondness for gold leaf. Their extravagant lifestyle, often boasted online, has enraged the Swazi public, and an activist group called Swazi Leaks takes to social media to spread awareness about their exorbitant spending. Monaco's royal family owns their own car museum. The royal family of Monaco owns a lot of pretty famous and expensive things, from the Monte Carlo casinos to one of the most famous opera houses in the world. Perhaps the most extravagant purchase attributed to the Monaco royal house is HSH, the Prince of Monaco's car collection. In the 1950s, Prince Rainier III began collecting expensive cars of all sorts. Eventually, in 1993, he decided to share his collection with the public and put his cars in a museum. The collection includes racing cars from the Monaco Grand Prix and the Monte Carlo Rally. The ruler of Dubai had the most expensive royal wedding. Royal weddings are bound to be extravagant, but the 1979 wedding of Dubai ruler Sheikh Mohammed Rashid Al Maktoum and Hind bint Maktoum takes the cake. The wedding cost a whopping £105 million. The wedding lasted a full week, and a brand new stadium capable of holding 20,000 people was built just for this lavish occasion. 5 of those days were declared a public holiday, and the family chartered 34 private jets to transport their guests to the event. The Sultan of Brunei's car collection includes a Rolls-Royce coated in 24-carat gold. The Sultan of Brunei, who has a worth over £20 billion, has an extensive car collection containing the most expensive vehicles. He even has custom-made Bentleys, Ferraris, and Rolls-Royce. His Rolls-Royce is even coated completely in 24-carat gold. The King of Thailand owns the largest cut diamond in the world. He currently owns the Golden Jubilee diamond. It weighs 109.13 grams and is 545.67 carats. It's valued at over £4 million, but is worth far more in historical value. Queen Elizabeth II bought a McDonald's for £92 million. She didn't exactly set out to purchase the drive-thru itself. Rather, she purchased the park it sat on, and thus acquired the fast food restaurant. Queen Elizabeth spent £92 million on Bath Road Retail Park, of which she had a spectacular view from her bedroom window in Windsor Castle. The Dutch royal family is the most expensive of all European royal families. The Dutch royal family may be small, but that doesn't mean they aren't expensive. In fact, they recently became the most expensive royal family in Europe, costing the taxpayers approximately £31 million a year. To put these numbers in perspective, they cost 4 times more than the Spanish royal family, even though the Netherlands are only a third of Spain's size, making the burden of the Dutch people that much heavier. They also cost more than the UK, thanks to a 16% budget cut from the House of Windsor. The British royal family have £400,000 worth of alcohol. The British royal family specifically is not allowed to accept gifts from private groups, making their £400,000 booze stash all the more impressive. The royal family had to either purchase it themselves or have been given it by personal friends. Perhaps the most interesting part is that between 2012 and 2013, £100,000 worth of alcohol disappeared from the stash, meaning it was either gifted or drunk by the royal family, or both. Although the number is large, it's just a drop in the bucket compared to the £47 million they spend annually. A Saudi prince owns the world's most expensive painting. The world's most expensive home is a £300 million French chateau near Versailles, and it is owned by Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman. The manor took 3 years to build after developers destroyed a beautiful but decaying 19th century chateau. Despite the hefty price tag, the home isn't the most expensive thing the Saudi Crown Prince has purchased. He owns a £450 million painting by Leonardo da Vinci. The Maharaja of Alwar ordered Rolls Royces to be used as rubbish disposal vehicles. In 1920, Jai Singh visited Rolls-Royce in London. Unfortunately, he felt insulted after being ignored by a salesman. Later that day, he returned and purchased 7 cars on one condition: the representative who treated him poorly would escort the cars to India himself. In a hilarious turn of events, upon arrival, the Maharaja ordered that all the newly purchased Rolls-Royce be used to collect rubbish. The last of the Romanovs were obsessed with clothing. Tsar Nicholas II loved extravagant clothing. Some of the Romanovs' clothes were part of an exhibit at the Victoria and Albert Museum in 2008. Demonstrating just how lavish these clothes really were. For Nicholas's coronation, the family wore excessively long fur-trimmed mantles. His mother's was more than 20 feet long and required 7 people to carry it. His wife, Alexandra's mantle, used 2,691 ermine skins. One of his dress cloaks was so bedecked in jewels and fur, it was given to the armoury after Nicholas wore it to a 1903 ball. Qatar's royal family bought the world's second most expensive painting in 2012. The Qatar royal family managed to set a new bar for the most amount of money spent on a single piece of artwork. They bought the card players for £250 million. Queen Margaretha's coffin. Margaretha II of Denmark has spent almost £5 million on her glass and silver coffin. The design was completed in 2018 after 15 years in the making. The coffin will remain covered until the Queen dies. And this concludes the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button, give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe for future videos. Thank you.